Hey, welcome to Practice Made Easy, where our goal is to help you create freedom in business through a staff-driven practice that can grow and scale whether you're present there or not. Listen, this next point is going to be important. So many times I see practice owners doing things that they suck at. That's right. You're doing things right now that you suck at and you think you have to do it. Now, most of you guys are on this professional or personal growth journey to get good at this thing that you suck at. And the most efficient way to grow your business and make this a lot easier for you is just to delegate and staff your liabilities, or just staff the things that you aren't good at. I'll give you an example. I was at an office about a few years ago, and their conversions onto their care programs in their office from the new patients that were coming in were very low. They were struggling. They were like 40%. And this office does, it's $2,000, $3,000 out of pocket. It's an investment for a patient to become a patient in their office. But they're like under 50%. That's a really big waste of all this marketing dollars you're putting into driving a new business. And so I wanted to help this doctor out and work with him on his ability to close and to influence and to impact a new patient in a way that can help them to make a decision and commit to their health plan that this doctor had for them. And I would work with them over time, and these issues that were happening were not resolving. The doctor would say things, do things, talk too much, would talk jargon that the patient couldn't understand. I was correcting these points, but they weren't changing, and patients weren't converting. I said, you know what? We could work on this for the next 5 years and probably see some improvement. But how about this? Let's just staff your liability. What's a liability for you? What's one of your weaknesses? What's one of the things you might suck at? Well, maybe you suck at sales and conversions. Totally fine, because the good news is there's probably somebody out there that can do it way better than you and allows you to do the things that you're good at. So we just found that person a good case manager, someone that was passionate about chiropractic and really enjoyed being in the office and sharing the opportunity with new patients. We got her trained up here at the Business Academy. She went through all the sales training that we have, learned the report of findings. She apprenticed in the office and worked with one of our coaches, and she was closing cases, bam, 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 every single week. And she got up to, her closing percentage for an entire month was above 80%. That was like 6 months worth of work, right? Some initial training, onboarding, hiring, getting them trained, and then next thing you know, she was apprenticed, and then boom, she's closing 80%. Imagine how much more revenue is coming in by increasing their new patient conversions onto a health plan by 40%. That's right, literally tens of thousands of dollars. So while we could have sat there and tried to fix his weakness and what he sucked at, we just delegated it and staffed for it. And I wanted to have you right now take a look at what is the one area you're struggling in? What is the one role that you have in the office that you just don't seem to make an improvement in? And while you can continue to try to get better at it, how about this? Just to shortcut the process, let's get you that team member that can do it better than you. That's what smart people do. A lot of these billionaires and successful businesses and entrepreneurs, they just hire people better than them so they can focus on their vision. And that's what I want you to start doing in your office, and see that as an investment for your practice. And if you're at a point where you don't have room to do it, take a look at, if I had a marketer, if I had a case manager, if I had someone wearing this hat for me, then what would that do for my business, and how much more could I make as a result, right? ROI, return on investment for your business. So I think you can take this today and identify what that is and go hire that person, staff them in your office, get them trained up, and allow them to take that on for you and help grow your practice. Hope that helps, guys. That's your tip for today. Staff your liabilities. Hire and delegate the things that you suck at and let your business grow.